What's up, guys? It is October 5th, Wednesday, 5:02 p.m. and this is going to be an extra market update specifically on XRP and the macro trend, looking at the consolidation of like 2014 to 2017 to the explosion moment, looking at that compared to now, like 2017 to 2022, and looking at the void lines and the patterns that represent itself and how they're playing out, if they're the same, different, etc. So I'm going to put the past on the left, and I'm going to put the present on the right. So this is what we got. So you have about top here in 2015 with a downtrend to mega consolidation until middle of 2017. So that's about 2 years from top, 2.5 years from top to next move up. And then we have on the right side, 2018, this is the top. And then you have until 2022, we're like halfway through. So like, we're thinking like, then we have till like say around like 2023. So obviously this is playing out much bigger, but the same patterns represent themselves. And I can prove that the SEC lawsuit really effed shit up. Like, it really took the price of XRP where it was supposed to go at the time that it was supposed to go and really just messed it up. And I'll show you that. So we can see the left, we see the right, right? All right, now I'm going to grab it with the void lines. So let's take this, put it to the left, and then we'll take the void lines on this time, put it to the right. So this is a one-day chart. And we can see the similarities of each move. So this is like one move, another move, another move, another move, right? So now I'm going to show you guys the moves on a higher time frame. So we got the 3-day chart. Then let's see. I think that's it. Yep. All right. So, I actually want to, I think I have another one. There it is. All right, so we got that one. I can get rid of this one. All right, so now let's do it. All right. So we got the past on the left, future on the right. So we have a couple of things to dissect here. You have a couple moves that happen. So you can see the color. That's what we're looking at for the void lines. It goes from purple to red to orange to yellow to green, to purple to red to orange to yellow to green, right? So each one of these, like say rainbow moves, let's call it, each one of these rainbow moves represents one pattern completion, and then you go into the next one. So you have a 1, 2, 3, because you go from purple to red to orange to yellow to green to purple, right? To red to orange to yellow to green. So like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the purple, it's the explosion, right? It's the new move. Like the red, yeah, around there. So what we're seeing here is, all right, so 5 times. Then we have from purple to red to orange to yellow to green. That's 1. To purple to red to orange to yellow to green. That's 2. Purple, red, yellow, orange to green. That's 3. Then you have, where am I here? Purple, red, yellow, orange, green. Purple, red, orange, yellow, green. Purple, red, orange, yellow, green. So actually, I think, so this 3 should be there. Then purple, red, orange, yellow, green. This 4 should be here. And then purple, red, orange, yellow, green. The 5 should be here. And then at this move, the purple, the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, right? This was the move right here where XRP should have went off. It should have hit all-time high, should have been at like $5 to $10. And we're on our way to do that. Because in November of 2021, that's when Bitcoin was hitting an all-time high, Ethereum, a couple other coins, and XRP's always been in the top 5, ran with Bitcoin, Ethereum, stuff like that. So if they were hitting their all-time highs in the past, during this time, when we took off, Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs, Ethereum was just hitting its all-time highs, right? And right here, we're supposed to. We're getting ready to go up. And then bam, SC lawsuit. Everything else ran up, but XRP had a diversion of the pattern because of that manipulation that came in here. So we slammed down when we were really supposed to skyrocket up. So now you have an extension of the pattern. So then we go to purple, red, yellow, orange, green. That's 6. Purple, red, orange, yellow, green, 7. Purple, red, orange, yellow, green. That's 8. Or did I miss one? Purple, red, orange, yellow, green. That's, and I forgot this is actually 7. No, I'm sorry. This is 6. Then purple, red, orange, yellow, green, 7. Purple, red, orange, yellow, green, 8. And now we just started our 9 of the purple, red, orange, yellow, green. The key is here is that, like, when we go on our moves, it's purple, and then we go into the red. So we have the opening up and a strong move up to the upside with purple. We haven't even got to red yet. Look at this. When we had our slam down, that was in red. When we had our huge rally up here, that was in red. We haven't even got to red yet on the 3-day chart. So like, we good as well could be in the midst of this move still because of these things lining up. So this was around, so we know that this was like, I believe it was like 2.5 years. And this has played out for like 5 years now. So like there's a multiple of 2.5x. So double, 2.5 times longer to play out, and 2.5 times more of these fractal patterns that play out. Because there was 5 here, right? We're on number 9. We're getting ready to do our 10, get to 10 or 11. I think I skipped one in here. So actually we're at 10. We took off here at 5. So could it happen on this one or the next one, right? We're very much close to the heat of the moment. Because as far as time analysis goes, it's on par with this at a 2.5x multiple. As far as the fractal patterns in here, based off the void lines that call it, we're at number 10, which is 2x multiple. I believe like 11 might be the 2.5. So we're right there. As far as like macro, big picture, when's the big move going to happen? We're days away, it seems like weeks, a couple months. So I took those the other day, but now let's take a look at it now. So this is the 5-day chart. And I like the line chart for doing this because it cuts out all the noise and you can just see the colors here. So this is where we're at now. So 5-day chart. You can see that the 5-day chart, and if we're just looking at this pattern here, like this most recent kind of like 2018 to now, since this is playing out at a more dragged out pace, the 5-day chart, we'd have to look for this. We can't compare that to over here. It's different kind of moves, but we can look at, actually, no, you know what? It is right. Because like, if we look at the red here, 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, and then boom, that's when we're supposed to go do our thing. 1 red, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Cause this was prior. So 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, boom. It's the 3 of 3s. And then there's the boom. We had our 1, 2, 3 boom. And as we were doing our move, we were slowed down. It's like we were held back because during this time, August 2020 was when Bitcoin was going, Ethereum was going, and it was gearing up and it was breaking past these levels. And then around November, they did break to all-time highs. And that's when XRP finally started to go, and bam, it got shot back down, and it had the momentum to do it. You can see how the mouth of this just like went crazy, and we were manipulated. But now that we're nearing the next moment and we're here with the green and the blue opening up, it signals a change of trend. When the green and the blue came here and we opened up, we went from a bull market to a bear market. Green and the blue opened up. We went from breaking out of this bearish structure, popped up, but we weren't ready yet. Green to blue right here, COVID crash to change of market structure because now we're flipping from a bearish market to a bullish market. Green to blue, that's when we should have went. but a C lawsuit dragged us down. But still, we still went on this move regardless. We were just held down. If that C lawsuit didn't come in, sure, it would have went to like $15, $30. But it did come in, but we still did a 10x. Then we had our green and blue here. We shift from a bull market to a bear market. Now we have our green and blue here, and we're shifting from a bear market to a bull market. So these patterns play out, and you can really zoom out and just look at this and really kind of catch the meat of the move, let's call it. So let's go to the 3-day, and we have our blue to the purple opening up right now. What happens with the blue to the purple? Like back here before the heat of the moment, blue to purple. And then when we had our red, full on explosion. We had our blue to our purple. We're riding the top of the void line here, just like back here. And we're still waiting for our red. So it was a massive move on the horizon for XRP. There's a lot of signs pointing to it, because remember the 12-day chart that we've been looking at with the signals, right? We had our green right here before the move. We had our green right here before the move. We're still waiting for our blue. We're going to get it in 10 days if we can keep this pace. And we're sitting right at the median line of the void line. So everything is kind of pointing to this moment being it, that we're going to shoot up. And it's going to be based off of a news announcement. There has to be a reason. It can't just shoot up crazy with no reason. There has to be a narrative to go along with it. But that's where we're at. You can see that even on the 12-day chart. So you have, the red to the orange to the, like technically this point should have probably went up more too. Because then you had the purple to the red to the orange to the green to the purple to the red to the orange to the green to the blue to the purple to the red to the orange to the green to the blue to the purple. The purple is when the action happens. We know this. So on the 12-day chart, if we're looking at this in comparison, we're about to wrap up the green and head into the blue, and the purple is going to be right on the horizon there. So the void lines change with every time frame you're on. So let's check the weekly chart, because weekly chart right now is showing that the green right here, COVID bottom, green right here, bull market top, green right here, explosion before top. Now we're getting green again, and we're breaking up to the upside. You can look at the void lines here. We're hugging the top of it, and this looks like it's opening up wide. We have just a tick up here, go to like 60 cents, 72 cents. This is going to open up wide, and you know what happens when that happens, right? So like we're there. We strongly believe it. If we go to daily chart to get in on the tiny time frames. Oh, I think I spotted something crazy the other day. As far as like proof that I think this is it right here. Yo, wait till you see this. All right. So we're saying that this moment is in comparison to over here. Look at the red before. Yo. All right. Ready? This is what we're going to do. This stuff gets me hype. All right. So I'm going to go to a daily chart, just like we're just at Binance. I'm going to pull this out, and we're going to pull this one out too. I'm going to hide this. And we're going to just look, and we're going to compare. All right. So I'm going to zoom into this moment that we're in right now. And I'm actually going to put this on the right side, because this is the present. And then the past is on the left. Right? So now I'm going to put the line chart on. All right. And then void lines. We'll get rid of the EMA ribbon. So now let's go to the past. First of all, before we went, what was it? Like 10x or 13x in 21 days? Red right before and orange. Bam, we went. Just like red. And we're getting the orange, close to getting the orange. So like when on the daily chart, when moves happen, it happens with the red and the orange. And that's what we had back here. Bam. That's what we have right now. And then if we go back to the boom, that's what we had right before it too. So let's see. All right, so we're going to zoom in. All right. Just like back here, we're going to zoom in. I'm going to get rid of the volume. All right. This is what we got. Eerily similar, isn't it? You can see that we had like a, if I kind of zoom in like that, this, right? We had like a sell-off, come down, go like this, just like we had our sell-off, come down, go like this, oh, sell-off, come down, go like this, right? And this is like, say like this is the sideways, this is the sideways, you come down, do like one hump, second hump, sideways, come down, one hump, second hump, you curl up, you go kind of like a diagonal grind up, and then you shoot, right? Diagonal grind up, shoot, and now we're in the red. So red, right? Red. And then when the orange comes in, you can see that now we're orange here. We're starting to get orange. That's when we've already consolidated and we take out the last high, and now we're booming, right? We're starting to see a hint of orange come in. We've already consolidated. We're taking out this high right here with the line chart probably today. It's looking like it. And now it's just that 52-cent level. If we take that out, I believe we're just going to straight shoot. I do. We can see there's a lot of similarities in the structures down here as well. Because when we had our first kind of jump here, you had like this, right? And that maintained above this 50 line. And then you came down like this. Oh, wait, sorry. Let me delete that. And let me actually clean this one up too. So if we're looking at this moment right here, before we shot, stock RSI comes down, pulls down. And then once you curl back up, you're good. Just like here, we had the MACD get above the median line after so long. You can see rejection, we got above. And then with this as well too, we got above with that move, which was this stock RSI pulling up like that from the bottom. Just like this move, we shot up finally, stock RSI crossing up from the bottom, and then the MACD also. And you can even see that we had like a slight dip here and then went up a ton. Just like here, we came up, slight dip, went up a ton, right? And then we kind of just sideways came down a bit, and then bam, we just shot up like that. And that was it. Just like back here, and then we could look at the RSI. During this move, it was kind of just like, you know, like a pin head come back down, kind of just range still maintain like above these levels right here. And then we went up for one more, and then bam. Just like here, we had these levels right here. And then you had like a pin come back down, touch right here. Then if we look at this right here, what happened back here was we had like sharp pull up. We came back down, kind of just did like a jagged thing right there. And then once we started to make our way back up here, it was time. Just like here, sharp pull up, came back down. Now we're starting to pull ourselves back up here. The reason being why this is so more exacerbated is because the price is much bigger. This was back when XRP was like 0.006 cents. There's more money in the market. This is extended more. It's dragged out. So like you're going to see some differences like that. But as far as the similarities, we're here. Now we're starting to see the MACD curl in and now cross bullish again. Last time, like we had a pop up and curled back down in the MACD, like right here, before having another run up here, was when XRP went from like 34 cents to 52 cents. Now we're about to do it again. Same similar thing with that, bam, we went right here. And this is like hidden bullish divergence because the stock RSI pulled down more than here, and we're still maintaining up where we're at. So there's a lot of strength behind XRP that if we break up right here, I think we're just going to fly. So what we want to see is on the daily chart, the stock RSI pull up through the 50 line. We want to see the MACD flip green with some heavy bullish green MACD bars. We want to see the TSI right here cross up and take out this previous high. We want to see the RSI start pulling up here vertical, and the pink right here start pulling up here vertical as well. And then we want to check the colors of the void lines to see and like where the bottom and the top one is to know if this is the real move or not. If we pull up here and we're just going vertical and this turns to orange and like we're really hugging this top line, you know it's time. You know it's time. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. A lot of similarities. So I'm going to pull out or zoom out, I meant, a little bit so we can just see kind of. Oh, actually, I wanted to go to the candles because there is another thing that shows a lot. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why this is not doing anything right here. It's like lagging out. All right, so let me pull this up. So what we can see here is the fractal patterns. So I'm gonna hide this stuff. We'll hide this. And we can see a lot of similarities of this bars pattern like that. I'm going to drag that over. I don't know if it will paste from over there. All right, let me now just pull this over here. All right, so we got this, and I'm going to drag it out. All right, so you can see from a time perspective and just as far as the fractal pattern goes that we are at that moment, because what you have here is, first of all, this played at a uptrend when this played at a downtrend. But when you come up here, you can see that we go down like this, we go sideways, come down, sideways, we pull down, you kind of just consolidate down here, do like inverse head and shoulders, consolidate down here, inverse head and shoulders, right? And then boom, you break out of the inverse head and shoulders like we did, quick, come back down to retest, which we did right there, and then what happens next is you take out this high over here, just like over here, and then it's go time, and then you fire up and you get past these levels right here, just like here, and then you go and you do that ADX. So we'll have to see. We're definitely going to know in the next like 7 to 10 days, just waiting on that 12-day signal to come in. So in 10 days that candle closes. So we'll have to see at that point. And then keep in mind, Swift, their conference is happening around that time. You have a ton of other things as well too. So yeah, so we're going to have to see it. But that level, if we take out 76 cents, we get above like 80 cents and we're holding it, it's on. Or 90 cents, we're holding it, it's on. So this is a little bonus update. Yeah, even like this point here, and then this point here. There was a lot that happened in between, but we came back down to right there, right? Just like here is that first point. A lot happened in between, but we came back down. Here, a lot happens in between, but we come back down. And then here, and then bam, we go. That's what I'm expecting, a bam, we go. It's kind of like a cup and handle, right? Bam, and then like that. So that's what I'm seeing. I'll keep an eye on the macro picture and the micro picture, keep you guys updated with what may happen, and that's it.